Welcome to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. So I was in Victoria, Texas, working at a milk company, loading trucks for warehouse. I was doing warehouse work, and I wasn't making it. And so I just wanted to go over that part where I went from warehouse work to getting my CDL and see a little bit about CR England. So anyway, after I quit my job, my warehouse job, wasn't paying enough. I hopped on the phone. I was looking up anything that had to do with the CDL to get, how to get a CDL, where can I get a CDL, stuff like that. CR England popped up. So when CR England popped up, they had a phone number. I clicked on the phone number, and they dispatched me to a recruiter. So when I talked to the recruiter, I asked him, I said, how long is training? What can I do? How do I get there? Step-by-step process. And so he gave me a rundown of what all I needed to do. And at the end of the conversation, I said, okay, send me the information. And the information was a bus ticket and a hotel I would be staying at, so on and so forth. And it was in Dallas. So I was like, all right, cool, Dallas. So I went up there that weekend, checked in my hotel. Monday comes around, and so they're asking us for the DMV stuff. ID, Social Security, birth certificates, a bill, basic stuff. So then when they asked for us to do that, they were giving us, as they asked us to do that, they were giving us these knowledge tests over general knowledge, air brakes, and just basic stuff you would know about a truck. So after those 2-3 days of that, signing paperwork and all that, they finally get us to the DMV to get our permits. Now that first week of being there, it's a step-by-step process on how they do it. So it's pre-trip, it's backing, and then driving. And on your fourth week, you're doing it all in one routine. And that's what you test out. And so I'm there, I'm struggling. My aunt's sending me money to get my food. That's all I really needed, was just food. Other than that, I was making $50 stretch a whole week. So, and my car got repossessed in that process. But I didn't care. I was gonna get a CDL, so I'll take care of it then. But right now, I need to focus on increasing my income. So that's what my main goal was, to increase my income. So I get my CDL, and they said, great, just go wait in the hotel room, and a trainer will be by to pick you up. Now, getting on the trainer's truck didn't take too long. I think I stayed there for like 3 or 4 days before I finally got the okay. I was ready to go, and so I checked out. I hopped on the trainer's truck. This guy was 65 years old already. He was strict, and the only thing I didn't know anything about it, but he was I want to say it was lease purchase or owner op, one of those two. I couldn't figure it out. He wouldn't talk much about it. But either one, and I know his trucks never went the speed of the company. It was always reaching like 70. Those trucks are only governed at 62. So he had to be either one, either owner op or lease purchase. But anyway, so I'm on the trainer's truck and I'm there for a month and a half. It was never fun. The guy would literally park and we'd go inside and eat, and it was always senior citizens discount, sir, and separate tickets. Like, okay, whatever, you know. And then I don't know why. I don't know why I let that bother me then, but you know, like, all right, cool, you know. When you're on your trainer's truck, they did pay you for that $600 a week. Well, you know, of course, it's not. You don't have any experience. You're not gonna get, you know, what you're worth. I was like, all right, cool. Now, after, you know, that month and a half of just driving, he had me drive during the day while he drove at night. So it was like we were team driving. And, yeah, that's what happened. So, while all that is happening, I'm like, when do I get my own truck? Is it graduation time? You know, so on and so forth. We were driving the majority of California to Tennessee, and Tennessee back to California. I saw some pretty cool sights along I-80. And Sierra England does nothing but refrigerators. So, refrigeration trailers. TCU. So, I was running a lot of miles, and he was getting all the money, you know. So, by that time, I had already gotten a nasty taste, and like you know, it was like an off feeling about the whole thing. So I was like, whatever. Now, the day I got off my trainer's truck, I was in Laredo at their yard, and I was testing out. They gave us a backing test. They gave us a couple of maneuvers to do with the truck and drive around in it, you know. Basically a driving and backing test, you know, to double check to make sure we knew what we were doing. So then that happened, and then so okay, you're gonna be paired with somebody. Like, what? I had already done all the training, and you're not gonna give me a truck? Said, yeah, no. But I still went out there with the other guy, and it was no fun pairing with somebody. They asked. Me and the guy never got along. He hopped off the truck, got a stop, and now I'm stuck there with the truck and Oliver, Mississippi. Olive Branch, Mississippi. My bad. So I'm there with the truck, and I don't know what to do. Said, you know what? I'm going home. I'm gonna drop this off at a yard. Where's your nearest yard? So he said, Olive Branch, Mississippi. I said, okay. Is there a way I can get back home? I said, yeah, somebody will be by to pick you up and take you home. It's like, great. So I dropped it off in their secured yard, and I left, and you know. So here I am with a CDL. I still have no experience. So it is what it is. I had gone home, and then I looked up for another company, and so Warner was my next pick. That's in another video. So yeah, I mean, that's a little bit of my experience with Sierra England. They're a good company to get your CDL with. I will say that. They will give you a CDL, but as far as staying with them, I don't recommend it. I don't think anybody from my class stayed with that company. But yeah. So it wasn't very pleasant. And it wasn't very easy going. You know, they had these Qualcomms. We had to type the message, and it was always like a circle of like 8 different messages. Like, I don't want to go through all these messages just to tell you the same stuff I was told you from the start. That's where I was kind of getting at, you know. And the experience with the trainer I had, he was running me doggy. Like, if I had the time, I was going to drive for 8 hours. He didn't care. He was dogging the hell out of me whenever I was driving that truck. Yeah, it was crazy. So, other than that, my jump from Sierra England to Warner is on my next video. So that's it for this one. Please subscribe, and hope you have a great day. Thanks.